Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second match of our preseason 2024. We took on Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors. If I'm not wrong, if I got it wrong, I do apologize. I'm not really sure how they call themselves, so I just decided, you know what, I'll just call their full name. But I just want to say before I talk about the match that I was really interested and I really had a lot of fun watching this match. First of all, it's a club. So for those who have never heard the name of this club, it is a club from South Korea. So I was really interested to see, and I was excited, just to play against another club from another country. It's not like every day we play a club from South Korea, Japan, and China, like this area right here. So I really do hope that in the future we can play some more matches, and I would like to see some clubs from Japan and China. They have some good talent over there, so I would really enjoy playing them in a preseason match or any, like sometimes we often play matches that are not league matches in the middle of our season. So I would love to see, we always play matches against, clubs from Armenia, Kazakhstan, and also, of course, we often play Serbia. But I would like to see more clubs from Japan, South Korea, and China area. So it would be really interesting. So I really did have fun, and I really do hope the absolute best. And I want to send my best of wishes to the Jeonbuk fans. Even if and also I want to add that if I did mess up the name as well, like the Jeonbuk, that's how I think we call it. But if I messed up, my sincere apologies to all the Korean fans. So let's get on with the match. I won't take much of your time. So the match ended up with a final score of 5-1, and another great strong match from our side. And putting all these goals, that means we are hungry for the season. We have, I think, maybe close to one or two more preseason match, and then it's time for our resume of our season in the Russian Premier League. So I'm really excited. I think our boys are ready to play, and they seem sharp. And then we have a lot of new guys as well, and they have been playing amazing as well. So in a few instances, I will get to that as well. But what a strong win! Our boys are sharp. They seem ready for the season to start. So that's some good news. That's some really good news. And it seems really promising for us, the fans. Before the season took a break, and when our players went for their New Year's breaks, we ended our 2023 season very harshly. I was not at all satisfied with our performances. We were lacking strength, we were lacking performances, and even though we were winning, our matches did not seem great as well, at all, I meant. But I really do hope that, now we're gonna finish our season strong, and just win the league. But it's gonna be really difficult because there's other clubs like CSK Moscow, Spartak Moscow, Krasnodar, who have tons of talent over there too, and they're putting some big matches there too. So it will be quite challenging, and it will definitely be interesting to see how we match up with our new players. Now we have three or four new lads on our squad. So, we have basically a new team, and we also sold like one or two players. So now it will be interesting to see how we match up against these other clubs in our league. So 5 goals scored by us. Mateo Casiera scored. Gustavo Mantuan obviously scored. Ivan Sergiev scored, and Pedrinho scored, and Matvey Barda. Now, I want to talk about these last two. Pedrinho has been amazing. He has filled our position so well. I'm really impressed with his maturity. I'm really impressed by his play. I'm really impressed by his confidence. I mean, we tend to forget that he just came to our club. It's the first time that he's feeling our system. He's feeling our tactics, our strategies, and it hasn't been even a month that Pedrinho is at Zenit. So the fact that he's performing that well is really really good, and we also cannot forget that he is born in 2006, so he's 17 years old, very 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 young, and the confidence that he has is amazing. Now it's just preseason, so I won't talk that early, but he looks extremely promising. He looks very very confident, and it's very, very good. It's looking very nice for Zenit fans. We need to be excited about this player. He looks very, very good. He looks very, very confident and very, very mature as well. And, losing Malcolm, I do not think that we were going to bounce back, but Casiera, Sergiv, Mantuan, and now having Pedrinho, it will strengthen our squad, and we have a lot of years ahead of us, and I see a good future with that. And also, Artur Victor, he is struggling just a little bit, but I have seen some good promise from him as well. He seems that he's developing well with our squad. It's still a new strategy for him. It's still a new program coming in as Zenit. I mean, coming in from Palmeiras to Zenit, obviously is a big change, and the league is different. It's way colder in Russia. Obviously, he hasn't played in Russia just yet. Same thing for Pedrinho. Now the question is, will these lads be able to perform in a cold Russian weather? It's really hard to play in Russia. There's days and matches where it's snowing. It's snowing, and a lot of the Brazilians, like they aren't used to it, and they have never even seen snow. It's not their fault. It's just, it is what it is. Like Brazil, it's in the south, and they don't have snow. I don't think they do. I may be mistaken. Maybe there are some areas in the north of Brazil that have snow, but where guys like Arthur Victor and Pedrinho, they're from, they have never played in the snow, so it's a different type of quality, it's a different type of matches, and the weather does play a big factor. Now guys like Mateo Casiera, Claudinho, Mantuan, they have gotten used to it because obviously they have played for Zenit for a few years now, so they will surely help Pedrinho and Artur Victor and Nino a lot, adapting to our weather, adapting to our style of play. Lastly, I would like to talk about, and just very, very shortly, I will end this video to talking about Matvey Barda. I was really, really impressed by his play, and I really want to applaud Sergei Semak for playing our youngsters. That's another player that came through our academy. So now we have another player that have gotten a chance, that has impressed me a lot. So now we have Gazlov, we have Kovalenka. Kovalenka is not from our academy, but he's still very very young, so he can still be part of our youngsters group. And then Alexei Baranovsky and Dmitry Vasiliev. Now guys like Kovalenka and Vasiliev, they have gotten like a lot of more minutes, so they can kind of be disincluded from this list. But guys like Baranovsky, Kozlov, and then now Matvey Barda, these guys, they need to play a lot more. They need to be given some minutes. They seem very promising. Now I haven't seen a lot because it's their first matches, and they play once in a few months. That really frustrates me because I really want to see how, like, what their true potential looks like, how they truly fit in our squad. They are still academy players, and Sergei Semak really needs to put on more confidence in our academy, because we have a lot of talented players in our academy, and it really is frustrating to see that Sergei Semak often does not look in our academy and looks more towards the outside and foreign players. It's really, that's the most frustrating part of Zenit. I just do not understand. I've said it in other videos, I'll say it again, that it's really, really frustrating that just to see a club like any other club, any club that does not have any level of confidence in their academy. It's really, really sad because, players from the academies, it's much different compared to foreigners. Foreigners, they don't truly understand the identity of a club. For them it's just a contract. It's more of like a business deal. For academy players, it's their life. It's their passion. They truly understand, and a lot of them grow up like watching Zenit play. And I'm pretty sure a lot of their academy players, you know they would do anything for a badge. Basically, the term that often we use, die for the badge. A lot of these academy players, they dreamed ever since they were young, and obviously, at a very very young age they started playing for our academy. So they have the true passion, they have the true mindset to play for our club. So we really have to invest more in these players who truly want to play for our club, who are truly passionate for our club. That's the type of players that we're looking for. That's the type of players I'm looking for personally. I don't know about you guys, but I'm more of a academy type of guy that foreigners. I don't mind having a few foreigners, but statistics are saying that Zenit is one of the top three clubs that have the most foreigners. And it's true, because our only position at the moment that are fully Russians are goalkeeping. We have Kerzhakov, Vazuitin, and Adamov. Then the other, like defending, midfield, and strikers, we are filled with foreigners, especially strikers. We only have one Russian, that's Ivan Sergeyev. Except that, our squad is full of foreigners. I don't have any hatred for foreigners. I do enjoy a lot of the talent that we have in our squad. My only issue is just that you know sometimes a lot of these foreigners don't have the passion, and they don't play truly for our club and for the love of our identity. They just play because they have a contract there. So regardless, let's focus on our next preseason match. I really do wish you all a very good night. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Slava Zeniet. Let's just focus on our next match, and we will indeed discuss more in the future videos. And I will try to make these videos a little bit shorter, but I really wanted to talk about just the performances, and just talk about a few things that have been kind of bothering me a bit. But let me know what you guys think about the identity of this club, about this victory of 5-1, and where do you think our club is headed, and the identity crisis that is going on at Zenit. So once again, spasiba to all. Spasiba for giving me your time, and spasiba for watching my video. I wish you all once again a very good night. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye bye.